Hello, so today we're gonna talk about a theme that for me, it's one of the most interesting ones, that it's about the Halloween costumes. I know that this is the time where everyone wants to be seen, and it is actually one of the nicest time in America. I say that we do not celebrate a lot of holidays here, like in Brazil, but there is one holiday that's for sure. Holiday is Halloween. And the Halloween body paint is what really has been in my mind since 10 years ago when I did, and was very interesting. Here's like some pictures that I want to show that I found it, and I saw that it is very, it's a theme that first, it's not really, nobody really speak about the other side, that it is what to do after, the Halloween, or how you prepare. And this is actually a lot of questions that I was seeing, and people have these questions. The first thing that I did was I did write a blog that it's on my website. I'm just seeing if it's live already. And actually it is. So if you go to our website, luxmedspabrickell.com, you just go to the About Us, and you see blogs, and you're gonna be able to see what I wrote about it. But let's go back to the Halloween costumes. So a lot of people that want to do the body paint, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here. I I am the biggest one to say have fun. Life is short. Take advantage of the opportunities that you have. But I think that I can give you some insights if you will do, or if you're in the fence, I want to give as well what happened to me, because I think that the best thing that happened is when you have someone that went through something that you are going to, and give you, maybe save you time, or save you that that part that's not really good. So the first thing is, if you decided to do, I'm saying that because I am in Miami and I called some places, and one place that I was able to reach, I asked what kind of body paint you do, I mean the brand, and I could not get an answer, straight answer. And this was something that I think it's important. There are only two brands that it's safe, and it's a makeup, pay attention, it's a makeup body paint. What is the same one that Broadway, actors and actresses they use. The Hollywood one is the Kryolan and the Mehron. These two brands, they are in the market forever. Kryolan was a Germany scientist that he was fascinated with movies, and he starts to see that it can be better if was some paint, and that's when he started Kryolan, and 80 years ago, and still here strong, and they have very much taking over the market, especially like in Hollywood. That's why we see the movies. And Mehron, it's an American company founded in 1927. So you see foundation, you see like these people, they really have what it takes to do a makeup, and not only a makeup artist, like this is really art, then you have a lot of, a lot of noise in the market. And I think that if you think it's your biggest organ, it's your skin, and it's not only one part, if you're gonna do the full body, I did the full body when I did. It was, see if you can see here, but this was one of the pictures. Then I had like this. You see, like, anyways, and I'm gonna say something. It's fun. It's fun because like you will have a lot of attention, and of course that I did with my best friend. You know, he was there with me, Michael. And two things here. When you do that, you for sure you have a nice place to go. And we had a great place that was Soho House. It was a Soho House Halloween party, and the theme was Twisted Tale. I never gonna forget that. And that's why you see like he was Superman, but with half of the face. Like Superman, if imagine that he lost the battle. I was Iceman after get beat up. And when you have a nice place to go, your first intention is to look nice. And this is what we did. So, but we never thought about some things that happened. First of all, this is a very busy day. This year is going to be on a Friday. So let's say that you take a day off. You're taking the day off for Halloween. Then you go to a place that's going to be full of people. I'm talking about Miami, and I know that in some states it's not hot, but here it's hurricane season still. So it's raining a lot. We actually have a storm that is in Jamaica now. I hope that everything is fine, but we have already cancellations in the past because of the hurricane. So it's very humid, extremely humid. Who knows Miami? And if you are here, you know it's a lot of humidity. And if you are sweating a lot, the paint is not going to really fix on you. So then you're going to need sealant, and that's going to be very much, getting your pores clogged. The first thing is you take a day off, thinking about, even if you have only for you, you're gonna be at least 2 or 3 hours standing up. If it's your face, it is gonna be a little less, but a face body paint takes a lot as well. Again, if you go to an artist, and that's gonna be really, dedicating that time. But let's face the truth, usually you do not have someone just for you. Even like this, Hollywood stars. So think about that. Secondly, ask what kind of paint they are using. And usually the places are open. This place that I went, I'm not gonna say, I don't even know if they exist, but guys, was ghetto. Wasn't nice. But again, you don't have a lot of places, but you see that the paint here, it's not really probably the safest. And we didn't even think about this. Then that's the main thing that I've seen, is that no one thinks about what's gonna happen after. And your skin is your biggest organ. You have 11 systems in your body. The integumentary system, that's your skin, is one of them. And it depends on a lot of things. Your skin was made to protect. When you do something like that, you're sending message to your body that we are under attack. Your body will take a lot of efforts to keep you. Think that everything that we do, we pay the consequence. Our body does, and our body is the highest, high tech, you name it. Your body is amazing, and your body is always defending us. Then the first one, it is the hype to be waiting for, and even if you have a time, think that you can be late, and that day is the day that you will be in an amazing party. So you have already people waiting for you, and it's everything going on. It's not only one thing. Your phone is ringing. Then, in this case, we were driving. We drove to Fort Lauderdale. It's like 35 miles from here, and was on my car. And imagine how the car was. I still had paint after like 5 years, because your car, that's the situation. You're all painted. Then, when we got home and we had to go to the place, how you gonna go? You're not driving, because not even to mention that if you're drinking, your skin will be more dehydrated. So body paint, dehydration, it's a lot of things, that it's actually some, that you are putting together. And that's when things get very interesting. At that time we had Uber already. We paid more than $200 just to take us, but nobody wanted. We have to put a trash bag, in the seats to go. Imagine to come back, because you don't find. Nobody wants to take somebody that's full painted. No one, I'm telling you. Only if you have ready. So that's what I'm saying. Think about the driver. You have to be picked up, and then afterwards, somebody has to pick you up. Another thing is, my costume, his costume, we did not have pockets. So I took my cell phone and I lost it. And my wallet, I don't know how I didn't lose, but at some point you are doing something, and that's why the pictures that I have is the pictures that usually the day that you want to take pictures. You're doing Halloween, so you want to take pictures. So the first, I'm just talking about what you should be thinking. So you're gonna be in the Friday that you're gonna take a day off, probably to body paint. So then you're gonna be hours there, and I know that we finish, and I have, because I have the time of the pictures, we finished almost 11 p.m. We got into the party, was, after midnight, when everybody was already drunk, and then, was not really the intention. The intention was to get there early, to enjoy it, and then you get all painted. Who is gonna be hugging? Some people don't even recognize you. Fine, that's all good. So then you have to take the Uber. Think about these things, because you will see, if you don't think, you're gonna be, wow, I should have thought about it. So if you are going to take, if you are in Miami, it's probably gonna rain. Take some kind of bag that you can put in your, on your waist, that you have your cell phone with you, that's waterproof, or a poncho, I don't know. Think about something, because you want to be protected. You want to make sure that you are doing your Halloween costume. The intention for Halloween is to have a Halloween costume. And if you're body painting, you have a Halloween body paint, but it's a Halloween costume. So you want to make sure that your costume look the way that you want it. And I think that this is the whole thing about it. So then you get into the place, and wallet. Today everything is on the phone. Great. You have your phone. That's why you have to have place to put your phone. If you don't have yet, And if you're going to do, think about your boots. Find the boots and try to get some pockets in the boots. Do something, because you will be thanking me for later. Like later you're gonna say like, thank God I thought about it, because I would don't think just about throwing inside the boots. Doesn't work. You wanna be as well, you wanna be free. Like people, Halloween is a happy time. People wanna say hello, people wanna say hi, and then you are just in that, you wanna say hi to everybody too. Otherwise, why you are doing Halloween? Then, after you did all of that, you have, the party going on, and that's when to have all the body paint fixed, like to do not start to melt on your body, you have to wear sealants. And here I am not an expert in body paint, and I was trying to get even more educated, but people do not say what they use. I tried to go some places and I was not, successful. If you are doing, I think you should ask, because it's your skin, and a lot of people say that acrylic, it's fine, and it's not fine. It's not fine because some of them, they have some heavy, materials that you don't want to have on your skin. Well, make a long story short, I just don't want to, because of a Halloween, you have a skin condition. Imagine you have to treat your skin afterwards because of one day. If it's that worth, okay, do it. But if not, and we still have 3 days, make sure that you have that in place. If you don't have the right paint or the right, this is makeup actually. Mehron and Kryolan, they have makeup that it's very on point. It's all based, it's a water based, and you will be, just look at, Hollywood, or if you Google or ChatGPT or Gemini, they will tell you what is the safest, especially when you have pigments. For instance, black pigment, blue and red, because usually they have, they have some other materials. The ones that is really, that give you, because what happened is in the costume, it's sometimes the details is what make the difference. Make sure that you have this, in your mind. Okay, so how you do them to prepare? First, you should have the same skincare routine that I have to fly, you can use here. Because when you're flying as well, you have a lot of dehydration. It's a totally different game, but you can do the preparation like one day before, double down when you cleanse your face, then yours, then it's the big four. You double cleanse with oil-based cleanser, a water-based cleanser. Try to go very light. Make sure that you have something like the Benefit Clean, the Purity Solution. Purity Solution is the oil-based cleanser. I have everything in the bio. You can take a look, and actually the links are, through my website, but you can take a look and you see what is a good way to do it. And hydration. The more hydration that you can put in your skin, the best, because your skin will be blocked. Anything that you're block your skin. And the after Halloween is as important as the before. If you, ladies, if you do not sleep with your makeup on, you cannot sleep with that paint on your body. Don't do it, because you don't want to have, this is to avoid to, your skin is your protection, period. Your skin was not made to glow, was made to protect you. When you do something that's not in the, in the right thing to do, your body thinks that we are under attack, and your body goes there to protect you. So you're gonna spend all your extra energy that you don't even maybe have, because think that your body's trying to do everything on you. When you do especially acrylic paints, they will be blocking and making something that the dermatologists they call being occlusive, and this will let your your skin cannot breathe. So it's going to be easier to have more dehydration, and this is a bad combination for aging, for oxidation. Your skin will be like don't even think about oxidation. This is an open door for oxidation, because your skin is not going to be, your lipid barrier is going to be totally compromised. You are going to, but this is fine, because you want to, this is like, if you want to do it, you will do regardless I say or not. So just take some steps, and I think that this will, I know that this will make a difference in people that do and the ones that they don't do it. Then think about having as soon as you get home, you must have an oil-based cleanser. Oil-based cleanser is what is gonna take every impurity. It will melt all the impurities, especially makeup. Not even the purity solution, not even a strong mascara can resist. If you get something like the purity solution, it will take all the impurities, making your skin beautiful, and the most important thing is healthy. And you come with the water-based cleanser just to make sure that everything is, that you take all that dirt and the sweat, everything together. I have my device that is, but if you have anything to wash your face, this is not the time that you do very aggressive moves, because think that your skin barrier is compromised, period. You did something, and then you want to now treat your skin nicely. The intention here is to cleanse without stripping your lipid barrier even more. So what you do is, if you take like some device, I'm doing with my device here, but you can do any, you just let the device work on your face, just like it has a little vibration, and this vibration will help to take all the impurities, to make sure that your skin is taking this, all the debris and everything that's there. And this is a silicone device, and if it's gentle, you can do it. If this is not gentle, it's gonna be like a sandpaper in your face. Don't do it. Think like you are reinforcing your lipid barrier. You want to make sure that you bring that, the intention here is to bring your skin back to the slightly, acidic that is your lipid barrier. Because at this point, your skin is going to be more alkaline. Alkaline skin, it is an open door to more oxidation, inflammation. Then it's going to be you can have breakouts and blemishes, everything that you don't want to, especially when you have more oily skin, because you already have oily skin, so do not help. Make sure that you treat, and that's why I'm giving all these tips. And I wrote a blog as well. If you go to the website luxmedSpaBrickell.com, you see the about us and you see blogs. The first blog, it is the one talking about the Halloween. Make sure that you take a look, because this is like all, again, I went through that, and I think that the beautiful thing when you have someone telling you what went through. I want to have a nice Halloween costume, and this is one of the nicest Halloween costumes. Let's face the truth. It is amazing. It is so cool. But do it right. Make sure that you get the right material to do. Ask. If you don't ask, you don't know. And when you don't know things, you let anything is good. What I say is, I'm not here to be the owner of the truth, but I bring you an opportunity to have freedom, because I bring you knowledge of what you can do, and then you take your decision to see what's the best for you. Because this thing of, we have a lot of experts today that they say they all know the truth, but what's the truth for you? What's the best for you? Then you can decide. Another thing that's great is if you can do a cold compress, that this, something like this is a cold compress with blue LED light, because blue LED light will help to reduce the inflammation. And this is very nice, especially under your eye. Oh, I love to do this. This is so good. Well, this is good as well for black eye or bag under your eye. There's nothing better than this. I love it. Oh, but this is not the case. Oh, but that's a tip here. So after you did that, you will think about before and after. You need to have a moisturizer that's really that will be protecting your skin. Then you have Emulsion, like from Cosmedix. That's a good one, and I have actually on my Amazon store. Take a look, or if you have another one, take a look at the formula and try to mimic that one, because that's going to be good for you. Make sure that you cleanse well, then you do your you cleanse, you toner, serum. Get a serum that has like a firm that is full of antioxidants, vitamin C, that this way you're pretty much giving water to your skin. Your skin is going to be so hydrated and so thankful, and so it's going to thank you for that. And you're doing the prep, and after, what you do is pretty much the same, but you're going to be more focused in the cleansing part. You have to make sure that you take everything from your face before you go to bed. If you are doing during the day, you can mix your the makeup or whatever with the peptide rich defense, because that's a moisturizer and is an SPF as well. Some people have parties to go in the morning. I don't know. If you're doing, you must have your sunscreen, your SPF mixed with that, or your makeup. You can this little thing you can mix with your makeup or concealing or with any paint. I'm saying because I'm very comfortable. This is an amazing product, and this will be only helping you to protect your skin. That's great. So other than that, I want you to have fun. There's so many. It's gonna be a Friday, and it's it's going to be a big holiday, and make sure that you are doing something that's going to be giving you like what you want. That's really to have fun with your friends or family, but knowing what you're doing. And a lot of questions that I saw was about what's the right paint. So the right paint that you should be aiming for is Mehron or Kryolan. I have in the bio. Take a look, see if the person works with some of them. Acrylic, it's not really for skin. Make sure that you know what you're doing. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to say what to do. If once you do it, how can you protect your skin and having fun. Then I think that this is like a good tip. If you do a face body paint, make sure that you do the steps before, that you cleanse, toner, your serum and moisturizer, but a moisturizer that will really mattify your face. Then you do it. Then think about your whole body. If you're doing your whole body, think about things like transportation. You have to go to one place to the other. Who is going to pick you up? Usually Ubers, they don't want to do that, or if they do, they will charge you more. Then think about wallet, telephone. Make sure that you get an extra pocket to put money or whatever. This is the moment that you have days. Today is the 28th. You still have time. Make sure that you prep and have fun. The intention here is to have fun. I don't want to be like a buzzkill, but I want to bring you what is the truth. Because the more, it's always what I say, knowledge gives you freedom. As you think, okay, that's a good thing. Some of the things that I say, you like it, maybe you will incorporate. Some of the things, maybe you don't like it and you drop it, and that's fine. I think that this is the beauty of beauty. We know what we want. And if you know your goals, if this is aligned with what you think, you're gonna do it. If not, you will pass. And this is what I really want. I wanted you to have fun. I wanted you to take care of your skin and think about everything that I said. If you have any question, you can leave a comment that I will be, responding. And I have all the information from Lux MedSpa Brickell. We are at the SLS Lux Hotel. It's in the heart of Brickell in Miami. It's 805 South Miami Avenue. And we have great treatments. I really think that if you do a face body paint, especially, you should, after, maybe you do a facial. I think that this would be very much appropriate to make sure that your skin is reset. That's why we do, facials. And make sure that you take a look and you do the right thing to keep your skin glowing, beautiful, and I'm sure that you're gonna have an amazing costumes. And send pictures. I love to see it. I think that is a great party. As I said, America is the place that Halloween is celebrated, and it's one of the nicest time. It's my favorite one because I see everybody happy. There's no, that's the greatest time. Just make sure that the greatest time doesn't become a nightmare. And when you do a body paint, you want to create something that's unique. You want to create something that no one has ever done. Everything is great. Just don't, you know, just think about everything that I say. The main intention here is everything that I said is to bring more to the day that's gonna be one of the nicest days of your life if you do it. And having the right care, you will be just flawless. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, subscribe to the channel, that it's growing and I'm happy about that. And give a like as well. Thank you so much, and I see you very soon. Thank you.